Oh, hey guys, I'm your host, Drew Harrison. Thank you for joining me again this week. I appreciate you being here. We got a fun one for you. We got all the comedy and sports you can handle. We also got a top 5 of mine and my wife's favorite cooking competition shows since 24 and 24 came back last night with a bang. So good. If you hadn't watched that, check it out. And then we're going to round it off with On This Day. I know we all had a rough week with all this stuff in the news, so we're going to do our best to put a smile on your face after that devastating Megan Thee Stallion and Clay breakup rumor swirling. So grab your tissues, we'll have a good cry together, and we'll try to move on. It was a hot air balloon landing emergency. 13 people in a hot air balloon had to make a crash landing in this Cali backyard, and it was the tiniest of backyards. The barely like 10 feet wide, and they landed the basket. They attribute the pilot, do you call it hot air balloon captain? The guy pulling the thing. They attribute him for making a nice, safe landing. Low fuel and shifting winds was the reason for the emergency landing. So I guess it's nice that when push comes to shove, you got a pro with you. But you know what would have saved all of that is not getting in the hot air balloon in the first place. You psychopaths. ESPN Jeopardy is coming to Hulu. It's one of those good news, bad news kind of scenarios, though. Like, careful what you wish for. I've wanted Sports Jeopardy for the longest time because, you know, I do watch Jeopardy regularly, and I'm very happy answering my 3 to 5 questions I get right per show on a good day. But sports, I feel like I got a fighting chance. You know what I mean? Like, this doesn't retain too much good information, but it retains a lot of sports facts that I can just Cy Young winner 1996. The ESPN personalities are going to play Jeopardy for charity of their choice, so that'll be fun. But Joe Buck is hosting it, so we got to deal with that. One of those give and take scenarios. So I feel like this man is just infiltrating our entire lives. You know, I can't watch any playoff sport, anything, without Joe Buck popping up. And now he's going to host my Sports Jeopardy. It's a bummer. Topeka high school students got to take the Weinermobile to prom. And not gross figuratively. All right, get your mind out of the gutter. They literally got to take the Weinermobile from Oscar Mayer to the prom. Because who wants a limo? You got the Weinermobile, my dude. It doesn't get any better. The Seaman High students, that's the high school, the people that went to the Weinermobile to prom attended. But they just asked the crew. They saw the crew in a parking lot, and they're like, "Hey, we got prom coming up. Can we have this?" They got the approval call hours later. Like, it didn't take much. Apparently, the people that are in charge of the Weinermobile, the higher ups in Oscar Mayer, I don't know who's in control of this thing. They said that they have been waiting for someone to ask to take this to prom. So, key moment for all parties involved. My heart is happy. There's a Wishbone documentary coming out to PBS May 27th. It's called What's the Story, Wishbone? I'm going to start crying talking about it, okay? That dog was amazing, man. They said that on the trailer, they said that there was no way that any of this is possible without just how cool that dog was. So, Wishbone, you were a legend, and I can't wait to watch this documentary. But you know, it's sad that Personal Pan Pizzas, awesome TV shows, cool dogs, they did everything they could to turn me into a book reader. And it just didn't stick. Heinz announced Mr. 57. The 57th draft pick is now officially known as Mr. Ketchup. The Chicago Bears held that pick this year. They took Logan Jones, a center from Iowa. And that's just poetry right there. My man can put ketchup on steak, corn. I don't know what they eat in Iowa. But with it, he got a cool jacket. He got a lifetime supply of Heinz ketchup. So my man became a millionaire in more ways than one. And we'll end our opening segment on a feel-good note. The Guinness record for most money raised on a stream was shattered. Polish streamer, I'm just going to put his name here. I can't pronounce that. Just raised over 68 million US dollars in a 9-day long 24/7 charity live stream. The previous mark, 19.8 mil. So just blew that out of the water. So shout out to him for raising it for cancer research. So hope that money is used properly and we get some answers, because cancer sucks and I'm tired of it taking our loved ones. But like I said, we got a great show. Up next, we got On This Day. April 27th, on this day throughout history, we got some fun ones. In 1861, West Virginia seceded from Virginia, who just seceded from the Union. So it was West Virginia, right, this whole time? Have we been making fun of them for no reason? In 1937, on this day, the first Social Security payment was divvied out. And on this day in 1938, they told us they were running out of money. 1961, NFL recognizes Canton, Ohio as the Hall of Fame. I think they were up before that, but they got like officially official, you know? Like they were doing their own thing, but the NFL was like, all right, we see you. And on this day, April 27th in 1983, Nolan Ryan became the strikeout king. He passed Walter Johnson at the time in the 3,500s, but he ended his career 5,714 strikeouts. The guy he passed in 83 is now 10th. You know, a lot of modern players have passed him, but no one has passed the king. No one's still sitting at number one. So it blows my mind that my man is the strikeout king, played for 20-something years. No Cy Youngs. Blasphemy. We here in the Harrison household are big fans of cooking competition shows. If sports sitting on, it's usually Food Network or Netflix or something with some food getting made in the background. So in honor of a new season of 24 and 24, which if you don't know what that is, we'll get into it, don't worry. We're going to do top 5 cooking competition shows. And you know, I can't watch a cooking competition show without my boo-boo. So I had to have my better half, Laura Harrison, join me. Laura, thank you for joining us and sharing your opinion on this with the world.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm glad. This was a very, very hard top 5.
You think it's easy, and then you're like, oh.
I'm still not sure I did it right.
Same. I think these are my 5, but I'm still a little worried about the order.
Yeah. Okay. So I just want to put a couple caveats. These are the shows that we watch on a regular basis. We understand that there are other cooking competitions that we do not watch.
I don't like Gordon Ramsay yelling at people. So if he's in it, probably not going to watch it.
Yeah. We're pretty much, Food Network or Netflix-based cooking shows.
Yeah. All right. So let's get into it.
Okay.
What's number 5?
Is it cake?
Is it cake? She watches that's the one she watches without me. I catch it every now and then, but the few times I've walked in and she's been watching it, I have enjoyed it. I just don't think to watch it.
Yeah, I think Mikey Day has done a great job hosting that. I think it's so fun, and just the talent to make these things so realistic is impressive. It's mind-blowing.
No doubt. Like there's a lot of times where I'm like, I don't know which one's cake.
Yeah, like you even sit there and watch them make it, and then they line it up with like 5 real objects, and you're like, I honestly can't tell anymore which one it is. So my number 5, is it cake?
My number 5, and I know it's new, but it's already gotten a place in my heart. It is Flavortown Food Fight.
Very good show. Very good show. It is a very fun competition. I like the different restaurant aspect of it. That is a good one.
I'm having a little timeout with Guy Fieri right now because he doesn't want to get political, but he puts himself in political spots. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you don't want to be a political celebrity, stop going to UFC because it's deemed political these days. Shaking hands with Andrew Tate and then being like, I didn't know. You knew. You just got called out.
You have sons. I'm sure you know.
So I'm trying to overlook the Guy Fieri of it all.
Okay.
But it is a great show. The two judges are into it. They get to see the whole process.
Yeah.
Again, we talk about it all the time. I wish it was a little more blind judging, but at least these are celebs that aren't professionals. Right. So the judges don't have a stake in the game. They can just be honest.
Right. I feel like it's all up and coming chefs, so that they don't judging chefs don't have relationships with the cooking chefs.
It feels more like the first round of Beat Bobby Flay, you know, where they're like, I don't care. Like, I'm going to pick the best food.
Yes.
So it does seem credible. I love a good show that seems credible. You know, like that was my first knock on the first season of 24 and 24 is I felt like these judges were playing to their friends a little bit, you know, so more blind judging.
Yes.
All right, what you got at number 4?
Number 4. We were just talking about it. 24 and 24.
Hey!
And this season they are doing all blind judging.
See, they heard us. I love that.
Heard us.
I'm so glad that they're doing that this season.
Yeah, all blind judging this year. And like I've said, you know, other places, 24 and 24, it's just so much fun.
Ever since we saw that one celebrity judge be disappointed she sent her friend home.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you would have done that differently if you knew the food, who the food was. So I need that blind judging.
Yes, but especially because, when we 24 and 24 is a lot different from Flavortown Food Fight in the fact that it is like all of the top chefs. Like you'll know everyone's name on 24 and 24. You've seen them on other shows. And that's why it needs blind judging because they are friends with the judges.
Yeah.
So very excited for that this year.
Number 4, I got Beat Bobby Flay.
Oh, that's a good one.
Love seeing Bobby Flay get beat. And I love just seeing, they cook great stuff on there. Like a lot of times it'll be seafood heavy and I'll turn it. But like for the most part, they're cooking dishes. I'm just intrigued to find out what they are because they do cuisines from all over the world. And then I love the ones that get cocky and challenge Bobby Flay to like tacos.
Yes.
Or like Tex-Mex stuff. And I'm like, yes.
We're doing brunch.
What? Like, and I love the judges immediately like, you do know he's on for this.
Be like,
right?
You know he has a brunch show, right? Like that was his first show, right?
And I'm sure they ham it up and play it up for the story, but I do love when it seems like he has no idea what they're making.
I think he genuinely doesn't know what it is
He's looking
sometimes.
over at the other, like,
He's like,
all right, it's a stew of some sort.
he's like, I see a lot of vegetables. I see a red sauce. Okay.
Because we watched one the other day where he straight up was just behind the other judge till that dude started doing something. He's like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. He was truly like at a loss. He was like, I have no idea what this is.
He's like, all right, stew, beef. All right, yeah. All right, at number 3, you're going to be happy with this. And you're probably going to be mad at me. I didn't rate it higher, but you converted me. And I'm still a newbie, so it's not higher yet. But it's Great British Bake Off. I love Great British Bake Off. You have made me a true believer in this show. I'm new, but we're going back and watching all the other seasons.
Yes.
I'm having a great time. Each new season, you get to meet all of the bakers. It's just a competition show, but it feels like everyone's in it together.
It's the least competition show that's ever existed.
They don't get that mad when they go home.
No. And they're all like, I knew it was
They're
me.
surprised when they win.
Yeah.
It's just normal people baking, and they truly, you see it in their face, they love doing it.
Yeah, and it's very helpful. Like they're like, you know, they walk around and they give them advice or, you know, be like, is that what you're going to do that?
Well, no, I love that. And even the overall end critique is more, that didn't work.
It's like your flavor's great. I see where you were going, but you just didn't bake it long enough,
or you didn't
proof
proof
it long enough. You didn't do X, Y, Z to make it perfect. But otherwise, like I see where you were going.
That's the critique I'm here for. Make me better in the process. Don't just tell me it's shit.
Yeah, like we just watched one of the seasons, and like Chigs had been baking for like a year, and just every week he just got better and better. Took all of their critiques, all of their information, and just kept baking. And obviously this was a COVID season that we were watching, so they were like sequestered on the property the whole time. So they had a practice tent they could go spend a lot of time in. But just Chigs taking that and just going from I have been baking for a year to I am in the final. I'm a finalist is just amazing. You know, in a year and 10 weeks. He's learned and he's understood and he's like accepted it all. Yeah.
What you got in the middle of your countdown?
Number 3 for me, TOC.
Ooh, Tournament Champs.
Yes. I love the blind judging. I love the wheel. I think it's a great I like they've changed the brackets up a little bit. It used to be East versus West, and now it's kind of just everybody.
I got tired of the same matchups every day.
Yeah,
like
so,
sometimes the revenge is cool, but like switch it up.
Yeah. Now I will say that the idols did not work out very well this year.
They got to reconfigure that.
But otherwise, I like TOC.
I'm still glad they did it because it showed no matter how great you are.
Yeah.
This is a whole nother beast.
Yes, this is a whole different game.
Number 2, I love it, and I wish there was more seasons of it, and I need to go back and watch some previous ones we missed. But at number 2, I got Great Food Truck Race.
Oh, yeah.
I love a food truck.
I like Tyler.
I love them going from town to town, and the host is fantastic. Tyler's great.
Yeah.
He gives them tough love, and I love that for the most part, it's when their prices are out of the range.
Yeah.
He's like, how are you going to sell $20 plate of nachos?
Oh, I love that one episode where he literally he took all of the trucks and he was like, you guys are all priced way too high. Cut it out.
Because they got a reputation too. They go to these cities, and their name is gold, and I appreciate Tyler respect, like trying to protect that.
Yeah. And it is also a fun show because you get to see how food trucks work.
Yes.
And in different cities. Because a lot of places, a lot of cities and towns, you can just go, you can make it wherever and just take it on the truck and then go sell it. But they did their last season was in the Carolinas, and they went to Wilmington, where in Wilmington you have to do all your prep in a certain kitchen. All your water has to come from a certain place. Like, you can't just fill it up at a gas station. You have to go through all these food and beverages things, and having to see them be delayed because they didn't realize the different jurisdictions they were in and stuff. So I love the knowledge as well.
And you also see how a lot of cities are keeping us safe.
Yes.
And then some of them are just making you jump through ridiculous hoops.
Yeah.
What do you have as your number 2?
My number 2?
Yeah, what's your number 2?
Beat Bobby Flay.
Beat Bobby Flay.
Because I love the first round.
Yes.
I really love the first round. I love the random...
Especially when it's an ingredient we love. I'm like, oh, how do they make it different?
Yes. And we've seen crazy things where a guy was making something and he made a drink with it and he didn't finish his actual food item, but his drink was done.
He won with a drink.
And he just won with a drink because he put enough of the ingredient in the drink. And it's just crazy. And chefs' brains astound me.
Yes. Very much so. And I love how different people think about different things and approach different. I just love the techniques and the way. All right, what's number 1 for you?
My number 1.
What you got?
You've already said it, but it's the greatest baking show. It's the Great British Bake Off. It's the greatest baking show.
I was going to be upset with you if you didn't pick it number 1. As much as you talk about it, I didn't. If you didn't have it as number 1, I was going to be like, what are we doing here?
Oh my gosh. It's all so great. I mean, I've loved all the iterations of host, of judges, of I just love it all. I love the little spin-offs in the summer, that when they just get celebrities in and do little cooking shows. I love it all. I love Allison Hammond and Noel Fielding together. I think they are the best hosts that the show has ever had. They are so funny together, and Allison's laugh is just pure gold. It's my favorite sound.
They hadn't missed yet. I'm going back and watching the old cast, and everybody's been great.
Yeah, even Matt, who was only around for 2 seasons, it was a little rough, but he was still funny. I think him and
Noel are so funny together.
Yeah.
They yes and with each other so well.
Yes.
That I knew going into it, you're like, some people weren't high on him.
Yeah.
He has been a delight.
Yeah, he was good, but Allison is better.
Oh, no doubt. It makes you appreciate what you got for sure, but it also, they were very cool.
Yeah, and so I'm very excited for this new season. We've got a new judge with Prue retiring. Nigella Lawson is stepping in. So very excited to see how that goes.
Nice. My number 1, Tournament Champions. I just think they got it right.
Yeah.
The randomizer, the blind tasting, the judges. You get a championship belt and a banner.
You get a banner.
Come on.
You get a WWE belt.
That's so cool.
You get a big old ring.
It makes me want to become a celebrity chef and try to win tournament champion. I mean, I can't cook. I don't have the palate to be a professional chef like that, because they'd be like seafood. I'd be like, ooh.
I don't have the intestines. I don't have the immune setup to be
right. Yeah. What are you gonna do make a bread dish?
I know, because I always get so sad on Great British Bake Off when they're like, we're doing alternative flowers week, or someone will be vegan and they'll cook everything vegan,
and people get so mad.
They get so mad, and they're like, this gluten-free cake sucks, and I'm like, I know, but guys, some of us have no choice. Please do better for us.
Right? Come up with other alternatives.
Like, I would love to see, even if it was just like one of the celebrity, like, or just one of the smaller ones that they do, where it's just like 2 cooks, or like it's one day. So where you do
all
like
gluten free.
Yeah, where you do, your signature, a technical, and a showstopper, but it's just one day of challenge. So, and a gluten-free. I would love to see a gluten-free day.
Just see what people could do.
Just to see what they could do.
Because there are so many flours out there. There are ways around everything.
Yeah, and I know everyone doesn't love it, and you got to figure out different ways, but that's also, I think, part of the challenge.
Just got to add more butter, more milk, more
fat.
Liquid.
Add more fat.
Yeah. Well, that is our top 5 cooking competition shows. Thank you for joining me.
Oh, you're welcome. Sorry I rambled.
I love it. I can hear you ramble all day. Let's go watch some cooking shows.
Yeah. We got a new season of GBBO to start.
It's sports time. Chelsea fired another manager. Went on another losing streak, and that'll do it for you. But then they won the FA Cup semi against Leeds, so they got a final showdown with Man City on the horizon. But at least this managers want to know. What's worse job security, a Premier League manager or a SEC football coach? Either way, when you get fired, you get paid. Red Sox fire everybody. They got rid of the manager and like 5 coaches, Veritek, a legend, being one of them. So we'll see where the Red Sox go. They were 10-17 to start, so not the worst, but not the best by any means, in that very competitive AL East. So we shall see. And legit question, I'm not trying to throw any shade here. No shade whatsoever. I'm legit want to know. Please let me know in the comments. Is anyone watching the UFL? And if so, who are the good teams? What's getting you there? What's driving you to the sport? Because I've tried and it just hadn't stuck for me. So please, maybe if there's a different light to shine on it, I can see your way as well. What's hyped about the NFL draft, though? Like, so many fans like myself for a team that isn't that great. I mean, we are the NFC South defending champions, all right? But we got there on the 8-9 record. So for a lot of fans of bad teams, the draft is uber important. Like, I know all fans watch it, but, like, this makes or break our next season. And I think the Panthers did pretty good. Mendoza went number 1 like everyone thought he would. Jeremiah Love went to the Cardinals. I think that's going to be fun to watch. Jadarian Price going to the Seahawks. They got their Kenneth Walker replacement. So it was the first time the first 2 running backs off the board were at the same school together at the same time. All right, let's check in with the NBA playoffs. The Magic are still leading the Pistons 2-1. They play Game 4 tonight, so we'll see if the Pistons can tie it up. Cavs and Raptors knotted 2-2. Knicks and Hawks 2-2. The Celtics had a very decisive win over the Sixers last night, so they're up 3-1, so you love to see that. A little worried as a Celtics fan with Embiid coming back, but hey, I think it messed up their chemistry more than it helped them. Over on the West, Oklahoma City going for that sweep tonight over the Suns. The Rockets get one back against the Lakers. Durant still didn't go, but the Rockets rallied around their fallen superstar and got him another game. Minnesota leading 3-1 over the Nuggets. Don't know how that happens, especially in Game 4. Some key players went down. DiVincenzo tearing that Achilles. You hate to see that. Anthony Edwards hyperextending his knee, so he's going to be out a few weeks. So Minnesota going to have to limp to that 4th win to get past the Nuggets. And then they got Wemby and the Spurs probably waiting in the next round because they're up 3-1 on the Trailblazers. Little interesting note that's been circulating around the internet. It is the only players that have torn their Achilles in the last 2 playoffs wear number 0. So if you currently wear number 0, might be time to think about a number switch. Over on ice, my Hurricanes have done it. They swept the Brady Tkachuk Ottawa Senators. So they are the first team into the second round. The Avalanche shortly followed them by sweeping the Kings. The Sabres are winning 3-1 on the Bruins. Lightning and Canadians are tied 2-2 apiece. That's been a very fun series to watch. No team really giving up anything. Has been a slugfest. And then I'm very surprised that the Flyers are leading 3-1 over the Pens. Over on the West, like I said, the Avs have advanced already, and they are awaiting the winner of the Stars and Wild, which are tied 2-2, which some have said is the best first-round matchup we've gotten so far. Like the overtimes, it's fights, everything you want in playoff hockey. Utah leading the Golden Knights 2-1. A good second year is Utah, but the first year is the Mammoths. And Anaheim leading the Connor McDavid Oilers 3-1. So I'm intrigued to see how that series plays out. But hey, what a time to be a sports fan. I know you're tired of hearing me say that. I keep saying it over and over again, but enjoy it, because right now we got everything: hockey, basketball, baseball. The football draft buzz is still lingering for another few weeks, because then in that wasteland of July and beginning of August, we got nothing. So enjoy it while we can, sports fans. That's all I got about that.